All right, so yeah, I got it. Once again, shout out to Mooney Mercury, baby, because he helped me remember. But yeah, business, business, entertainment, politics, religion. And I just entertainment. That's the one I had forgot was entertainment and education. Business, politics, entertainment, religion, and education. Those are the five pillars. And these things, this is how the world is built. This is how they built their world. They built their world off of this. Those five things. And those five things are things that a lot of us react to, or um how we like, manually conduct ourselves, you know what I'm saying, like in this reality. If you're not, if you can't, you those are things that you just see, if you get what I'm saying, like that's just what the world is, this world is made of, and what that's his foundation, those five things. So so these um uh fuck um so yeah, by default, these are going to be things that we react to. If this is the world that we live in, by default, this is what we're going to be reacting to. um so it's affecting, it's fucking with our internal, it's fucking with our mood and our emotions and things like that. And these are things we got to take back with us to the yin realm, shit like when we go to sleep and things like that, and even after you die. So it's important to not be so heavily invested in this external representation, or external world, because that does damage. That does damage. And in a way, it does damage to your spirit, but not really, because the spirit is no thing, is no shape or form, no no physical shape or form. And that's in any existence, you know what I'm saying, any existence. We create the existence. We create the shapes and forms. We are not the shapes and forms. We are not the mind. We're none of that. We ain't none of that. So but it plays out like that, um you know you can't actually harm the spirit, but the lightest form, or the lightest cloth, or the less, I guess, the less dense, uh whatever, the this is the way I would say it. The lighter something is in weight, and I'm not talking about like physical, well, I am in a way, but I'm not talking about something being heavy. I'm also talking about, light is in mood or vibration or things like that. Light, because I don't really want to get into all that. I'm a that might be another video, because it's to me it's a lot to explain, at least in this one. But like, yeah, the lighter something is, the closer, I would say, the closer it would be to your spirit. But it's in no way is like the feelings and the emotions is your spirit. That's not what I'm saying. It just looked like that. So yeah, like I said, like, you gotta protect your yin, because it's precious, and it's the closest thing to you. uh this, it was a point I was going to make early in the video before I got into the 5-pillar thing. Yeah, so you don't have to, none of this even have to even exist or be a thing. When it comes to, when we talk about being affected by the external world, that shouldn't even, this, what I'm saying is, it shouldn't even be allowed. We shouldn't even allow it. You know what I'm saying? As spirits, we shouldn't even allow it, because if you're, when you're aware, being like, it's power in that. It's like a shield. If everyone was aware, and this is me speaking, this is just me speaking from I'm just telling you how it is. This is not me trying to say, like, trying to bash anybody, putting anybody down, but I'm just I probably didn't even need to explain that, but yeah. If everyone was aware of who they truly and what they truly are, which is nothing for them, but yeah, then there would be less cases or scenario of people being affected by something that happened to them. It's really not even happened to you. It's just an experience. But like, the less they would be affected, if not affected at all, by that experience, if you get what I'm saying. Because it's, like I said, it's not nothing necessarily happening to you. It's not necessarily something happening for you. No, it could be something. No, hold on, let me think about that. It's not necessarily something that's happening against you, but something that's like, this is the simplest way I can put it. Look at it as something. Look at it as something that you need to learn from. You see what I'm saying? Instead of, looking at it as something that's happening to you or against you. You can look at something happening for you, I guess, or something, or just look at it as something, excuse me, as something you need to learn from. Because like I said, you are not none of these things. You're not your feelings, you're not your emotions, you're not your physical body, you're not none of that. And now that I said that, now that you know that's not you, if you live in a world where everything outside of you, certain things, see, there's representations of you, but these things are not you. These are just reflections, depending on what type of person you are. So, keep that in mind. So if you, I don't know, if you're a down person, this might be the, that's a pool you swimming in, and you know, uh, you know, by default, it kind of becomes your external, like, reality in some way, shape, or form. This is what you attract. If you're a happy person, this is, you might be surrounded by you. It's a you got a better chance of being surrounded by happier people. If you're like a if you're like a manipulative person, something like that, this is, you might find yourself in manipulative situations. You know what I'm saying? If you're a crackhead, you know, this is all, that's all you're gonna know. You know what I'm saying? You'll be a bum out on the street like everybody else. That's a bum out on the street. You get what I'm saying though. Oh yeah, if you're a dumb person, you might be around a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. So just keep that in mind. You know what I'm saying? This is what who you are is what you attract. See, this is real good knowledge on a Monday. You know what I'm saying? Because this is really getting into what I'm getting into right now is how this is how the yin and yang works. But we not talk about the yang though. We just talk about the yin. Everything starts from the yin. You know what I'm saying? You can't see somebody's idea until they have it, until they have the idea, but you can't see it at first. You won't see it. You won't see their idea until they actually put it into action and start building it and creating it, and then you could see the external representation of that idea that person had. Same thing with feelings. You can't see a feeling until somebody expresses it. And even then, see, that's how you know. Even with a feeling, that's how, like, it's even with a feeling, you can't see it physically, but not like you could see like an idea. So that's how you can kind of piece the two out. You know what I'm saying? And see, like, really see the really see how they work, and the job and the duty of both energies. If you get what I'm saying, I hope y'all get what I'm saying. The essence. So yeah, with that being said, I might have to do like another video. But yeah, I think to close it, before I close this video off, I think the important message here is, don't let the external world determine your inner world and how things work with that. Your feelings, your emotions, your vibration. because you didn't create this shit. So why give a fuck? Why give so much fuck about it? You should give less. You should give less fuck about the external world. And I'm not saying, you know, neglect responsibilities and shit like that, because then I would be kicking some fake, you know, spiritual shit if I told you that. That's not what I'm saying. I'm not telling you to go somewhere and neglect your bills and things like that, and go live in the woods and shit like that. That's not what I'm saying. All I'm saying is don't be you know, so don't be hurting your spirit. That's what I'm saying. By some shit that has nothing to do with you, unless it has something to do with you. And you know, this world is just, you know, it's not your world. It's somebody else's. But we make it though. We as a collective. But far as like the structure, you know, the structure and the concept of it, like this is somebody else's mess right here, and it's up to you to like fix that in some kind of way. If you don't like it, then you gotta fix it. If you don't agree with it, then talk about it. You know what I'm saying? Like this. It's only so much you can do though. You know what I'm saying? Things like this is one of them, but you know, it's another video, but hopefully y'all get what I'm saying. I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? The champion, Cream.